네, 안녕하세요, 여러분. 1:59 a.m. Oh, good morning there. Wow, it's very late, very early in the morning, very late at night. Still thank you. 주발타임포님 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 캐리님 안녕하세요. 네, 반갑습니다. 네, 모두들 감사합니다. 잘 지내셨나요? 네, 지금 서울, 남양주, 하여튼 서울이나 경기도 날씨는 어제는 비 왔다가 맑았다가 그랬었는데 지금은 날씨가 좋은 것 같네요. 레이 네스미님 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네, 모두들 잘 지내셨나요? Yeah, such dedication. Wow, yeah, that's right. 네, 오늘 week number 83 83째 주입니다. Do you remember? Oh yeah, of course I remember you, BTS 아미님. 반갑습니다. 잘 지내셨나요? 네, week number 83 and 2022년 6월 11일 맞나? 잠깐. 네, 11일. 네, 맞아요. 야, 디에고님 안녕하세요. 루나님도 안녕하세요. Bonsoir, 프랑스, 오케이. 반갑습니다. 예, 고맙습니다. 네. 토요일 오전 9시 한국 시간으로 방송을 바로 시작하겠습니다. 오늘의 첫 번째 단어, almost 1000, right? 그렇지만 is the first word. 그렇지만, do you know what it means? 그렇지만. 그렇지 means kind of like but, like nonetheless, however. It's like, yeah, what you say is right, but that's what it means. Like nonetheless, however, 그렇지만, that is so, but, yeah, together. 그렇지만, 즉 그렇다, to be so, yeah, this is so. Is that so? 하면, yeah, that's right. 그렇다. 하지만 그렇지만. 그렇다 and 하지만 together maybe they'll be easier for you to understand. Like 그렇다 그래 그렇다, like that is correct, that's right, and 하지만 but together, like nonetheless, however, or but still. You can just say but when you translate this one. So 그렇지만 모두가 그러지는 않아. 그러다, to do so, 그러다. And this one is 그렇다. The hit 받침 is there. Yeah, what you said is correct, but not everyone do so. That's what it means. 그렇지만 모두가 그러지는 않아. Like people likes this one. Yeah, almost everyone. Yeah, that's correct. But not everyone likes this. That's what it means. 그렇지만 모두가 그러지는 않아. 그렇다 is such an important verb. So many uses. Exactly. Yeah, it is very used in a broad situation, I would say. Yeah. 네. And 그렇지만 왜 지금? Yeah, that's right. But why now? 그렇지만 왜 지금? Yeah, that's right. But why now? That's what it means. And 지금은 그렇지만 그때는 상황이 달랐어. Oh, today it is like this. The situation is like this. But back then the situation was a lot different. 다르다, to be different. 달랐다, the past tense. It to be. It was different. It was different. So yeah, in today's aspect, to today's point of view, that is common sense, kind of like that. But back then, the situation was a lot different. 지금은 그렇지만 그때는 상황이 달랐어. You can use in that kind of case. And 나도 그렇지만, 나도 그렇지만 아무도 그 생각을 못했어. Like just 아무도 그 생각을 못했어. Like nobody thought about that. Like there's not even one single guy who thought about that. Yeah. But I am also like that. I'm included. I couldn't thought about that either. That's what it means. 나도 그렇지만 nobody did that. That's what it means. So yeah, it is so. Like in a broad way, it's like it is so, but like nonetheless, something like that. That is 그렇지만. 네. So let's move on to the next one, which is 선배. I think you heard 선배 a lot, especially like Korean dramas or something like that. Yeah, 선배. We have 3 examples. By the way, before I said about 선배, I think I have covered this difference between 그렇다 and 그러다. It's like to do so. And 그렇다 is like to be. It can be like to be so or 그렇다. What you said is correct or either way. That's the difference between those two. You're welcome. 이메인 L 말가니님. Almost 1,000, yeah. Almost 1,000개의 단어입니다, 지금. 거의 1,000개. Okay, 선배. It's like 선배. You know what it is? I think you know what it means. I guess 선배. Like when it comes to 대학교, who enter the university earlier than you is 선배. It be your 선배. And anyone who entered the company before you, that is 직장 선배 or 회사 선배. Same thing. 회사 선배. 회사 회사 선배. Like 직장 is like workplace. In 회사 just company. But together 직장 선배 and 회사 선배 just practically the same. Is anyone who entered the company earlier than you. That's your 회사 선배. Senior. For some reason I think senior means a little different. It's more elder in my opinion. I'm not sure. 선배, just anyone who entered into the community, society earlier than you. Like bunch of people together. Anyone who entered that place earlier than you. That is 선배. 조직폭력배. How can I say that in English? 조직폭력배. Like goon. I don't know. Gangster maybe? 학교는 내가 너보다 후배. Okay. It's opposite word of 선배 is 후배. Anyone who entered the gather club or any kind of thing like that later than you. That is your 후배. So 학교는 when it comes to a school, 내가 너보다 후배. I entered later than you. I'm 후배. But 이 바닥. When it comes to this floor, like this field, like business field, 내가 선배야. I entered earlier than you. That's what it means. Like, okay, I entered the university later than you, but I started this job earlier than you. Like this job. Like it's like I started to run the business in this field earlier than you. Something like that. 이 바닥, this floor. I'm 선배. When it comes to at this floor, I am 선배. So 학교는 내가 너보다 후배지만 이 바닥에서는 내가 선배야. 님 끝에 다시 다시 what I'm not sure what do you mean. 네. 오케이. 선배님. 선배님. 야, 이렇게 say 선배님, 회사 선배님. 네, 이렇게 you can like forgot the word. honorific 선배님. Yeah. When you call 선배, you usually say 선배님 together. 선배님. It's like seniority, which isn't necessarily based on age. Oh, I see. Yeah. I think that's about right. Thank you, Jeff. 늦어서 죄송해요, 쌤. 방금 아침 먹었어요. 쌤 아침 먹었어요. You don't have to be sorry. 괜찮아요. 늦어도 괜찮아요. 예. 그래도 방송 와주셔서 감사합니다. 네, 저 아침 된장국에 밥 말아 먹었습니다. Like the experience in the field is more. Yeah, just experience. Yeah, something like that. That's what it means. You're welcome, Carrie. And 선배, you know what it means, right? And let's move on to the next one, which is 업체. 업체. Have you heard of it? 곤철어버님 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네, this time 업체. 데니유님 오랜만입니다. 반갑습니다. 네, 업체, firm or company. That's right. 업체, 업체 and 기업, 회사. 업체, like company. 기업, 회사. I think this one is kind of familiar. I think you guys are kind of familiar with this 회사, like company. But 업체 is also a company. 기업 is more also a company. Okay, let's see. 많은 업체들이 전시회에 참여했어. Or 많은 업체. A lot of companies are participated. No. A lot of companies participated to the exhibition. 전시회 is exhibition. So, many companies participated. But you can use also 많은 기업. You can use this 기업. Or also you can use 많은 회사들이 전시회에 참여했어. In this case, you can use any of these three words. 업체, 기업, 회사. And let's say 다른 업체 알아볼 거야. 다른 기업 알아볼 거야. 다른 회사 알아볼 거야. It can be the same or sometimes it can be little different. Like 다른 업체 알아볼 거야. Sounds like I'm going to look for a different partner, company, partnership or something like that. 다른 업체 알아볼 거야. And 다른 기업, 다른 회사. When it comes to 다른 회사, it sounds like I'm gonna look for some other company to apply, some other company to work. Like getting a job, I will look for some other company. Sounds like that. Sounds more like that compared to 업체. And when you use 기업, 기업. For some reason, 기업 is less commonly used in spoken language, I think. Like relatively less commonly. So when it comes to look for a different company to partnership, you more like to use 업체, more likely used. And when it comes to look for a different company, then 회사 is more commonly used. And okay, 제조업체, 제조기업, 제조회사. In this example, you can use any of these three words. 제조업체, manufacturing company, or distributing company, or selling, like sales, company, 제조업체, 제조기업, 제조회사. Sometimes 회사, the word 회사 is used as a location. Sometimes it can be like that. So 회사 앞에서 만나자. Let's meet before in front of the company. Then 회사 is used. You don't really say 기업 앞에서 만나자 or 업체 앞에서 만나자. You don't really say like that. Let's meet there in front of the company. Then 회사 앞에서 만나자. 회사 is the only thing that you use in that kind of cases. So it's not always the same. Sometimes it can be a little different. Sometimes when it comes to location or something like that, then you can use 회사 or workplace. 나 회사 갈 거야. Like I will go to work. I will go for work. 회사 갈 거야. You don't say 나 업체 갈 거야. 나 기업 갈 거야. You don't say like that. 회사 as a location, I'm going there. Yeah, you can use 회사. 곧 1000개 단어군요. Yeah, that's right. 맞습니다. 오늘 1000번째 단어 할 겁니다. So, 업체, company, but it can 기업 and 회사 can be just a little different. Oh, manufacturers, 제조업체, and distributors, 유통업체, and retailers. Oh, exactly. 판매업체. Thank you, 링메리님. 고맙습니다. Okay, let's move on to the next one is key. Key. What does it mean? Key. Key. It's like height. Height. It can be height of a person or height of a tree or height of a building in some way, but usually height of a person. Key. Height. Or height of person or animal. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Usually. So 자라다. There's the word 자라다. To grow. 자라다. To grow. Like especially the length. 자라다. So 키가 많이 자랐어. I or he or she grew a lot. It's just talking about the height. And key 있어. Key. It's like, do you have a key? The English word key, just key. K-E-I, key. Like, it can be like locking a door or open the door key, that kind of key. Or it can be like, we also use the key on the keyboard, key, like, you know, F key, G key, H key. We use that word too. Just the same, this English word. Yeah, tree too, that's right. Tall, like, 키가 크다. Oh, 키가 크다. That's good. 키가 크다. It's like to be tall. 쟤 키 커. Just 키 커. 쟤 키 커. That guy. 키 커. Right. That guy over there is tall. 쟤 키 커. 키 커. 단축키. Short key. 단축키. Good example. Thank you, 링메리님. So key. And also, maybe key can be like some basket, I'll say. Looks like some kind of basket. But we don't use that anymore. Like it in a long time ago when people like a lot of people do the farming back then in South Korea. It was something like that. This thing. This one is also called as key. Key, by the way, just for your information. But nowadays, no one really sees that one often. Like, yeah, not common thing today. So this key is not really used that much anymore. So key usually just key or like height of a person, animal, or trees. 오, 자라서 the trees 자라서 grow, you cut it. 자라서 잘랐어요. Yeah, you can use that sentence like that. Good example. So key, it's very easy. And the next one is 구하다. Oh, 구하다 has many different usages, by the way. We have like 6 examples here. Oh, you look for the picture, Jeff. Key thing. Okay, that's yeah. You can look up on the internet, like Wikipedia. Key, like tool, some sort of a tool. 구하다 can be like to get. That's right, to get. Like in these 4 cases, it can be like to get, or sometimes it can be to rescue. That's right, rescue. That's good, Danny. Good job. Okay, 그거 어디서 구했어? 그거 어디서 구했어? What does it mean? 그거 어디서 구했어? It's like, where did you get that thing? Where did you get that thing? And 큰 상자 하나 좀 구해줘. Please get a big box from somewhere. Yeah. 큰 상자 하나 좀 구해줘. Please get a big box. And 일자리 is like job. 구하는 게 like getting a job. Like getting a job is not easy. 일자리 구하는 게 쉽지 않아. And 편집할 사람 구합니다. I am or we are looking for a person who will edit the writing or edit the video, doesn't matter. 편집할 사람 구합니다. We are looking for some person who does that. Yeah, 구하다. So getting a job or seeking for a person, 구하다 is same. 구하다 is used in either way, in both cases. Like employee or employer, they can use 구하다. Yeah. Employee looking for some employer or vice versa. Employer looking for some 구하다 to employee. Yeah, for employee. Yeah. You can use both. 구하다. Kind of interesting thing. And 양해 is like 양해, like thoughtful understanding. Like someone does a mistake, someone does the mistakes, and he is kind of forgive. Oh, that's okay, it's fine. That's 양해. Okay, so 양해 좀 구할게요. I did some mistakes, but I just asking for your understanding. Something like that. 양해를 구하다. 양해를 구할게요. I did this mistake, but hopefully you forgive me or something. I hope you understand my situation. That's 양해를 구하다. And 위험한 상황에서 in a danger situation, 목숨, a life, or save a life, saved, yeah, past tense, saved a life, like rescue from a dangerous situation. So 구하다 can be to rescue too. So 구하다, like asking for. It can be like asking for something, or it can be like to get, 구하다, to obtain, something like that. That is 구하다. Okay, let's move on. 한국어를 아직 공부하고 있으니까 양해 부탁드립니다. Oh, it sounds like my Korean is not really good yet, but I'm learning. So I ask for your understanding, something like that. It sounds like that. Good example, good practice, I would say. Yeah, good practice. 네. And the next one is 국회. 국 and 회. Pronounce as 국회. What does it mean? 국회. It's like kind of a Korean political system. 국회. Like National Assembly is the word. I think in dictionary it says National Assembly. Just LY Assembly. National Assembly. Government. It's like a National Assembly. Kind of like the Korean version of Congress. Oh, yeah, Congress. Like 국회의원 from this local area. Yeah, something like that. Together, they are talking about some laws. They're making new laws or something like that. Yeah, 국회, National Assembly. So, 새로운 법, new law, has been passed through 국회. Like the majority of 국회의원 agree about the new laws, so they have passed the law. That's what it means. 새로운 법이 국회를 통과했어. And 국회가 한 달 만에 it was open a month ago, and now it opens again after a month. 한 달 만에 국회가 한 달 만에 열렸어. Something like that. Because 국회, Korean, it's part of a Korean political system. 국회. And we vote for 국회의원 locally, like this district, in this district, another district together, 국회의원. So, yeah, the politician from that 국회 is 국회의원, by the way. So yeah, I hope you understand what 국회 means. And the next one is 그러므로. Can you use it for another parliament like the UK parliament? Let me look up a little bit. Yeah, when it comes to like UK one, I'm more familiar with 의회. When it comes to Korean thing, there's 국회, 영국 의회. 영국 의회. For some reason, I'm familiar with 영국 의회. Have I heard 영국 국회? I don't think so. 영국 의회, maybe just 의회. Specific to Korea. 미국 국회. 일본. Yeah, I think it's more specific to Korea. I think so. In my opinion. Yeah. Okay, so 국회. And the next one is 그러므로. 그러므로. What does it mean? 그러므로. I read it as the National Assembly was only open in session for 1 month. For 1 month? Hmm. I don't really know about that. Uh, mm, Let me look up. It explains a little complicated thing, and I don't really understand what it says over here. But not just for 1 month. I don't think, but I'm not sure about that. Sorry about that. I just can't answer about that question. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's okay. It's okay. I'm kind of curious though, but yeah, but I just can't get the information about that at this moment. Okay. 양해를 구합니다. I'm asking for your understanding about that. 양해를 구합니다. Okay. 그러므로. Okay. 그러므로 그 증언은 거짓말이야. 그러므로 is like therefore. 네, 그러므로. Okay, therefore, the word 그러므로 is more likely used in written language more than in spoken language, by the way, just for information. 네, 고맙습니다 for your understanding. 네. So, anyway, therefore, that testimony is a lie. It's like, hey, this is this. So, in conclusion, that's a lie. 그러므로 그 증언은 거짓말이야. Or, and you say this aspect, you gave this aspect to someone when you explain it, and therefore, this is not a time yet. 아직은 not yet. the timing is not now. Now is not a time yet. The best time for that is yet to come. 그러므로 아직은 때가 아니야. Different construction having to do with duration. I was looking for the word 국회가 열리는 기간, but when I click on the first one, I didn't get that information that I needed, so I don't know. Anyway, 그러므로, like therefore, 지금 준비를 시작해야 돼. You or I or they or we have to prepare. We have to start to prepare now. Yeah, 그러므로 지금 준비를 해야 돼. 준비를 시작해야 돼. We have to start the preparation now. 그러므로. And the next one is 포함하다. Have you heard of it? 포함하다. We have 3 examples here. 굿모닝 에비다하님. 네, 반갑습니다. 좋은 아침입니다. Good morning. 좋은 아침. So in Korea also people say 좋은 아침입니다. Yes, good morning. Include, exactly, to include. Yeah, 포함하다. To include. So 거기 있던 사람, people who were there were 5 persons, like 5, including me. Yeah. 거기 있던 사람은 나를 포함해서 5이야. Yeah, you can just add 들, like to make it plural. More. Yeah. 거기 있던 사람들은 same thing. Or just 거기 있던 사람은 나를 포함해서 5이야. There were 5 of us, including me. And 충전기, charger 포함해서 3만 원이야. The price is 3만 원, including the charger. 충전기를 포함해서 3만 원이야. And 우리의 제안, our suggestion into the contract, including in the contract. We asked, we requested, we just asked, requested to include our suggestion into the contract. That's what it means. 우리의 제안을 계약서에 포함하라고 요청했어. So, to include, 포함하다. 포함하다. 수제비를 주문하면 공깃밥 포함되나요? Oh, that's a good example. Very good. Very useful one. Yeah, if you 수제비, it's like dough with a soup. I don't know. 수제비, like the food with some wheat food, I'll say. If you order that food, then 공깃밥, 밥, the rice. Is the rice is included in that 수제비? That's what it means. 수제비를 주문하면 공깃밥 포함되나요? Very good. And the next one is 걱정. 걱정. What does it mean? 걱정. Hesitation in a way. It can be like hesitation, something like that, in a way, but it's more like to. The noun is a noun. Worriness, worry, being worry, worry. Like worrying. It's like worrying. 늦지 않을까 걱정이야. I'm theoretically 걱정 is a noun, but just 걱정이야. It can be like I'm worrying about being late. I'm worrying about being late. Practically it can be like that too, even though 걱정 is just a noun. And 걱정하지 마. It's more like the example of 걱정하다, to worry. So don't worry. 걱정하지 마. And 물가가 올라서 걱정이 많아. I have a lot of worry. I'm worrying a lot since the price rate is increased. 오르다. Has been risen. 오르다. 물가가 올라서 I'm worrying about it a lot. So worry. 걱정. And 1000 word. 1000번째 단어. 1000th word is 결혼하다. 결혼하다. What does it mean? We have 3 examples here. 물가 is like the rate, price rate. Like something goes up as time goes, you know. Back then, let's say, okay, when I was like teenager, like middle school student, the fee for taking subway was like 250원. Like 250원. When I taking a subway in like 1992, back in 1992, it was 250원. 전철. But now, like 2022, like 30 years later, right now it's about 1000, I forgot, like 1200? Something about that? 1200원? Or 1250원? 1300원? Something like that. Like, since the 물가 오르다, not only the taking subway, every part of the price, price rate, simply just price rate, that is 물가. Or 물가 has another meaning, like around the water, 물가, like shore, it came like that, 물가. Or a different Chinese characters used for that, 물가, like price rate. And 결혼 is like marriage. 결혼 itself, just these two syllables, 결혼 is marriage, and 결혼하다, to marry. 드디어 1000개 단어. 결혼하자 우리. Let's marry. 결혼하자 우리. 나랑 결혼해. Like, hey, marry me. 나랑 결혼해. And 너랑 결혼하고 싶어. I want to marry with you. Yeah. Kind of like with me. Marry with me. Marry with you. I want to. And 우리 방금 결혼했어. We just got married. 방금. Like just a moment ago. We just married. 우리 방금 결혼했어. Or 결혼했어요. To say it politely. 우리 방금 결혼했어요 is fine. Or you can say 저희 is fine. 저희 방금 결혼했어요. Same thing. Just being more, I forgot the word, humble. 저희 방금 결혼했어요. Or 우리 방금 결혼했어요. Same thing. 방금 고백했어요. I'm happily married man. I'm not sure you agree with me and you will accept. I'm not sure about that, but still, I'm not sure you would have accepted it, but still, I'm happily married man. 안 돼, 결혼은 구속이다. 결혼은 구속. Like being captured? 구속. How do you say that in English? Like, what it means? Like, marriage is being captured. Something like in prison. 구속. How to say that in English? Sometimes freedom is kind of limited. Imprisonment. The marriage is imprisonment. Okay. So sometimes, the freedom is kind of limited. When I have a decision, when I have to decide something, the option has been limited in a way. Yeah, I understand. But yes, in general, I think, in my opinion, it's pretty good. In general. Yeah. Anyway. So 결혼하다. That was 오늘의 10번째 단어, 그리고 시리즈의 1000번째 단어입니다. 결혼했죠? Yeah, I did. I have married. That's right. 결혼했습니다. I never knew what. I was reading it. Maybe. Yeah, so that's it for today. I never knew what true happiness was until I got married, and by then it was too late. I never knew what true happiness was until I got married, and then it was too. Okay. Why is habit pronounced like habit and not habit? Habit. Uh, habit. I guess either way, people can pronounce either way, habit or habit. Yeah, I think everyone can understand either way. Habit. Like to include this hat or not doesn't really matter. And part of the reason is there's no similar pronounced word with habit, so it's fine. And it's not easy to something you cannot hear clearly. The thing, the 받침 thing, habit or habit, and it's pretty much it's fine. Like the pronunciation is similar, especially when you say that very quick, fast, and everyone can understand. Yeah, just doesn't really matter. So actually, you can pronounce that one either way. It's fine. Oh, it's live from some comedian. Oh, okay. 꽃길이, 코끼리. Oh, if you can, yeah, distinguish the 쌍기역 one. Yeah, some people like it's hard for some people distinguishing this 쌍기역 and ki역. So 꽃길이, 코끼리. It can be very similar for some people. Yeah, just you have to. It's kind of important to distinguish this 쌍기역 sound and ki역 sound, like k and k. Like the later one, more aspiration. Yeah, this one. And the formal one, g. It's not really aspiration. It's more like g. Like more strength into your tongue and roof of your mouth. G. Like more strength into each other. G. Something like that. Hard to explain. 요약한 검찰관님. 네. So 오늘 벌써 1000번째. Wow, time flies like thousands of words. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I never realized it's a lot, but wow, we covered a lot. We have covered a lot. It's thanks to you, since so many people encouraging me to do this, and a lot of people said it was helpful. So I'm glad to go on and on, and finally, it has been like 1000th word. The list will be going on. So, and next week we'll be doing this again too. So, 오늘의 방송 정말 좋고 재미있었어. 많이 감사드립니다. 예, 많이 감사드립니다. 믿을 수 없어요. I can't believe it. Yeah, me either. Me either. Yeah. Thank you, 선배님. 선배님. Okay, you're welcome. Korean has some weird pronunciation rules at times, like 깻잎. Oh, that's right. 깻잎. Yeah, I can understand that. You're welcome, Noviani. You're welcome. A nice word to finish today's session. Yeah, that's true. It was great as always. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Jeff. And I think, as always, I thank you a lot, Jeff. 다음 주 기대됩니다. 예, 기대해 주세요. 예, 그럼 모두들 잘 지내시고요. 네, 항상 건강 잘 챙기시고요. Take care of yourself, everyone. 예, 그럼 다음 주에 또 공부 같이 하겠습니다. 네, 그럼 다음에 또 뵐게요. 감사합니다.